Welcome everyone, thanks for joining me today for another Tarkir Dragonstorm draft. I'm Nico aka Ananda MTG, trying to make the magic happen. So without further ado, let's draft. Show some love by hitting that like or subscribe if you haven't, it helps me continue making more content like this. Carcy Revenant is a very strong card, has a really high win rate. I have been looking at some of the cards' win rates here. It's also just black, which has, for me, I can either go Sultai, which would be for the renewability. I can also go Mardu with that, or Abzan. So that's a flexible card. I'm happy to pick it up here. Other than that, this pack contains some nice, interesting cards. Jeskai Brushmaster, very strong card. Also, Whirlwind Stormbrood is a really strong card. I do love it. Dragon's Brood Relic is for mana fixing. Snakeskin Veil is just a very solid protection spell. Evolving Wilds is very nice in all kinds of decks, but I'm happy with the Carcy Revenant. Let's see where the draft goes from here. Okay, to follow up, we found a Static Snare. Nice little removal spell here. Also Channel Dragonfire. Knockout Maneuver is a pretty strong card as well. And we also have an Opulent Palace. I think I should take the Knockout Maneuver though, because that is just kind of very it's Sultai colors. And this, if I take the Knockout Maneuver, I can still decide if I want to go Abzan or Sultai. So I will take the Knockout Maneuver here and just grab my sweater here real quick. Okay, yeah, Knockout Maneuver. Also here we have a Scoured Barrens. Sagu Wildling, which is very nice to search for a basic land card at the Omen part of this card. Then we have Ainok Wayfarer, but I'm happy with the very good removal spell. I love that. It fits the Absent counter strategy. So yeah, why not? Well, I like my first two picks so far. And here I am opening up 17 lands. For those of you who don't know, that's a third-party tracker that I can see which cards are being picked by the other people at the table. Here we have Salt Road Pack Beast. But that's already, it's a very good card and I do love it. But there's also Piercing Exhale, which is a very solid removal spell. And the Sarkhan Dragon Ascendant, when Sarkhan enters, you may behold the dragon. If you do, create a treasure token. Whenever a dragon you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Sarkhan. Until end of turn, Sarkhan becomes a dragon in addition to its other types and gains flying. So that, I think it can be nice in some dragon deck. But looking at our start, Songcrafter Mage also is a fine card. That's may be worth splashing, but I'll take the solid removal spell. I do want to be able to go either Absent or Sultai, depending on which other cards are coming my way here. And now we have, yeah, a mediocre pack, kind of okay. I think that card's okay. Destroying target artifact or enchantment, or exiling a card from a graveyard and drawing a card. Some of the good removal spells in this set are enchantments, so I'll still stick to also Roma's Routine, searching for a basic land, but for 3 mana, it's kind of a tough spot. So I'll take the Heritage Reclamation, and yeah, just this land enters tapped unless you control forest or planes. Exile a card from your graveyard, create a 1/1 white spirit token. That's a nice card, I think. I'll take it over the Knockout over the other card here. And here we have an Abzan uncommon. Trample, when this enters, each opponent loses a life and you gain 2 life, but also a Salt Road Pack Beast. And if we go Abzan, I think, to be honest, Salt Road Pack Beast is just a really good card. This is 3 mana, and yeah, I can maybe cast it on turn 5 or something. This I would be probably able to cast for much less than it costs, because it gets cheaper for each creature. Also, I could take the Ainok Wayfarer, but I will take the Salt Road Pack Beast. and see where this goes. Yeah, I like it. I'm not fixing on locking into any color already. Here we have a corroding Dragonstorm, which I think is a good card. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life as it enters, and I can surveil 2. And when the dragon enters, I can just return it to my hand. Yeah. A Rashin Sunshield is also nice because it can tap creatures, but if we are white, we are probably white on the splash. So I think I should take the Dragonstorm or the Pummeler. Like 2 mana, 2 life, gain 2 life, surveil 2 is a solid card. I'll take it over the Pummeler because it's very early in the draft, and I think that's kind of nice here. So this fits the Abzan strategy as well, because it's counters and it's tokens. Right of Renewal, return up to 2 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Target player shuffles up to 4 target cards from their graveyard into their library. Yeah, I think I should start picking some creatures here because I only have the Salt Road Pack Beast, but I do like the Earth Carver, to be honest. I think that's a very good card because it can, yeah, it just brings another body. So I'll take the Earth Carver and be happy about this. Now we have a Caustic Exhale, very solid removal spell that I do like. That is pick 8. So next pick will be the cards that have been wheeled, and I can just show it to you for here in 17 lands. These are the cards that have been taken. So the Jeskai, Brushmaster, Shore, and so we can see that blue and green is kind of also open, so we might splash green. Why not? Maybe splash blue if we open up a really nice uncommon or common that is somehow blue. I'll take the Thornwood Falls just in case on speculation. And here we have a Rashin Sunshield, Agent of Codis, Unburied Earth Carver. I mean, it's not the best card. The Abzan Merchant, yeah, when it enters the dice, I can put a counter on target creature. I think it's nice, it's okay. Is this better? Not sure. And here the Songcrafter Mage, that got tabled. This is just a wheel. This is just crazy because it's actually a really strong card. It can give any instant or sorcery harmonize. So I'll be taking it over the other cards here. It's just crazy. I'm not sure if I want to splash it really, like the splash red as well, but here I'll take the Heritage Reclamation just because yeah, it's a good card. I can have some, it's good to have some enchantment removal in this set. And here we have Windstand Sprite versus Jeskai Devotee. I'll just take the Jeskai Devotee, put it in my sideboard here. And here we have a Boulderborn Dragon. I don't love that card, but you know, let's just pick it up here. And now our rare is Dragonologist. When this creature enters, look at the top 6 card of your library. You may reveal an instant, sorcery, or dragon card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on bottom of your library in any random order. Untapped dragons you control have hexproof. Ooh, that's nice, giving my dragons hexproof. But I don't think I have any dragons so far. Yeah, no dragons for me. So I don't think I want that card on the splash. I'd rather have the teaming Dragonstorm because that creates 2 tokens, which is very nice. And later, if I pick up another dragon, but there is also like, okay, very Salt Road Pack Beast, and I think I want that or the Piercing Exhale. Just have the other solid removal spell. Don't leave my colors already. Just splashing. Okay, this is also a very good card, but yeah, you know, then we should also start splashing red to be able to cast that. So it's very far it's from what we actually want here at the moment. So I think we should take the Osseous Exhale or the Trade Route Envoy. Yeah, because this fits the Abzan counter strategy, and we still don't have a lot of creatures, so I think I should just be taking the Trade Route Envoy. There's also the Windscarred Crag, which would make the But you know, I'm not picking a land with my splashed colors. Both of them. What is this? Pay a life, sacrifice this land, search your library for a plains or swamp. Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Like we have plains or swamps. I think that's nice. But let's just see what else is in this pack. Nothing too exciting. The lifelinker is really strong. I do like that one. So far we don't have a lot of fixing, but we're just black and green so far. We might end up just not needing that many fixing. So I will take the lifelink because yeah, it's just a good card. 2 mana lifelinker is all I want. Here we have a really strong blue card, but it's double blue. Unrooted Ancestor that can be flashed in. I can sack another creature. This gains indestructible until end of turn, and I need to tap it. I haven't seen that card in play so far. Not sure if it's really good. I'm happy to pick up a Snakeskin Veil also, but I am still lacking creatures, so my focus should be on some creatures, and I think it's okay. Can be, yeah. I'll take the creature. And now we have Aegis Sculptor, Hardened Tactician, another Exhale here, Sagu Wildling, and I think we should start picking because it's mana fixing, and when it enters I gain 3 life as a creature, but it's just it can just find me a basic land for 1 mana, which I do love. Also, we have an Embermouth Sentinel. When this enters, search your library for a basic land card. We will put it, then shuffle, put that card on top. So it's not as good as the Wildling, because that can put it in my hand. And here's also Gurmag Nightwatch. I think that's okay, but I'm happy with the Sagu Wildling. And also now we have another Piercing Exhale. That is a solid removal spell. And I think I should be taking that over. Do I want to sacrifice a token, draw a card, or want another removal spell? We have 2 already, and that's all we have so far. So I think, yeah, we all have the Piercing Exhale and the Caustic Exhale, but I think I'll take the Piercing Exhale gladly. I would also love to have something a little bigger, a little stronger creature coming our way. Here I'll take the Salt Road Pack Beast because we don't have that many tokens. This card can be really, really nice to draw a card, but it's more of a Mardu card. I think Salt Road Pack Beast will just come in handy, so we might want to splash white for that. Here we have Jeskai Brushmaster, Lightfoot Technique, Abzan Devotee. I think I should be taking that also because it is fixing. It's not as reliable as a land, but yeah, it's fixing. So we have Sagu Wildling, we have the Devotee. So that is 2 kind of fixing cards, and then not a very late Salt Road Pack Beast. If no one's playing it, sure, I will take it. And here we have an Absent Monument, which I am also pretty happy to pick up. So yeah, Songcraft Mage is a very wild speculation. We might, this just makes Absent mana, this just finds a basic land. So yeah, I don't think I will be playing the Songcrafter, even though it's tempting. And that is just also not the best card. Rebellious Strike is more of an aggro card. I'll still take it and put it in my sideboard here. Now we have an Unsparing Boltcaster. When it enters, it deals 5 damage to target creature an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. And the River Wheel Sweep that got also wheeled here. Now we have a green rare, which makes me happy. Lessit Prowler. When this enters, you may mill cards equal to the number of lands you control, and at renew, exile this card from your graveyard. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the amount of land cards in my graveyard. So it's not exactly the Absent strategy, but it's a nice card. I think it's a very good card. Also, we have another Caustic Exhale. So we could just try to beat down the opponent, just be fast with all our cheap stuff. kill their stuff and win the game fast. We have the Karsi, we have, so maybe we should just not splash white. I'm not sure, to be honest, but that's just a good card and I'm happy to take it. And here we have Warden of the Grove. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Whenever another non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. That is a very good card, but I also see Jungle Hollow in this pack. And now that's you know, mana fixing is very, very important in any deck. So as good as this card might be, I think, yeah, tough spot here. Putting me on a tough spot, taking the good Abzan rare, fitting my strategy, or do I just want to, yeah, take the land? Now it's too late, but I'm happy with the really good rare. Sultai Devotee, that can make black or green, and also blue. Formation Breaker, creatures with power less than this creature can't block it. As long as you control a creature with a counter on it, this creature gets +1/+2. So yeah, I think we're just kind of trying to beat down the opponent with our, oh, we got a nice Abzan rare, Yathan Roadwatcher. When this creature enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow, that's all we want. We can return our stuff here. That counts as 3 or less, I guess. Karsi Revenant. Yeah, I do like that card. I also love the Dragon Sniper. Really strong card, but this card is just, I'm not going to pass this card. Yeah, so might reconsider about the white splash if we really want it, if we really need it. Here we have a 2 mana 2/1 Death Toucher, just a strong card, can also make mana. But yeah, I already have 1 Thornwood Falls and I didn't see the 1 bomb that we needed. Here we have an Armorman's Dragon. When this enters, distribute 3 counters among 1, 2 or 3 creatures. Loving it. So Abzan was clearly the deck that we should be in. Here we have a Waste Speaker Bodyguard. It has a flurry ability and also a Champion of Tucson. And I think we, looking at our deck, you know, we are trying to just to beat down the opponent. Champion of Tucson is a strong attacker. I'm happy to take it, to pick this up. Caustic Exhale here as well. Yeah, so yeah, I think the deck can work if we are fast enough. Dragonstorm Globe, but yeah, I'll take the Caustic Exhale. Loving the, so we have 5 really solid removal spells. We have that one that can also, that yeah, Abzan is the place to be. Definitely the place to be for me today. I love that rare. If we just find 1 or more 2 duels, we have the Monument, which is mana fixing. We have the Sultai Devotee, which is kind of mana fixing. So I don't think I should worry that hard. I should worry that much. Formation Breaker, we can make it work. Lightfoot Technique, Boulderborn Dragon, Storm Beacon Blade. When this equipped creature attacks, draw a card if you control 3 or more attacking creature. That is nice in the Mardu deck, but not in the Abzan deck, I think, to be honest. This card is just one of the weaker cards in the whole set. But you know what? It fits the Abzan strategy, so I'll just pick it up here. Mardu Monument has a very high win rate, I saw, to be honest. But I don't think I need or want it. I also don't want the aggressive negotiations. But I love to take the 100 Battle Veteran. So I am happy with how this all turned out. Death Touch Mobilize 1. So I do love the Salt Road Pack Beast, but I'm not sure if I really want to play it. I think so, because we have the mana fixing, at least some. So we need to get rid of some cards. Let's just, we don't need the Lightfoot Technique. We don't want the, I think the Dragonstorm just, yeah, doesn't fit into the strategy of the deck. Heritage Reclamation, I'll put out the Delta Bloodfires. We have more than enough creatures. We can cut some creatures. Sultai Devotee, I don't want to cut that. And also Mardu Monument, we can cut that. I think this card also is just not the most aggressive card. Like, it can be aggressive, but I'd rather get rid of something else. I think, oh, knockout maneuver as well. So I think we can just kick one of the piercing exhales. Still have more than enough removal spells. Still gotta cut 4 cards. Tough spot here. Absent Devotee. Do I need... yeah, I think I'll just... Formation Breaker. That's good. But... yeah, Sultai Devotee. I don't think we need that one because it's gonna work out here. And yeah, do see it Earth Carver. I think like this can just this just replaces itself, so probably just better to have the Salt Road Pack Beast, but this is the only strong creature that I have. But again, then we are just trying to be faster than the opponent with this deck. It's kind of an aggro deck somehow, I think. So let's just put out the Earth Carver. Also that Merchant. Yeah, I don't love that card as well as much. And Warden of the Grove is nice. Trade Route Envoy. We have some nice rares. Yeah, what's to put out? Still, I can cut one creature, the least good creature, I think. So, yeah, the Nightblade Brigade. Okay, so we have 40 cards now. I think let's just give it a shot. I didn't put out the Thornwood Falls. I need to do that. Yeah, I'll keep the hand. I'll play the Thornwood Falls first thing, and yeah, I'll definitely put it out as soon as this game is over. So let's just play the Thornwood Falls. Gain a life, passing the turn. Opponent draws a card, plays a swamp and an Einok Wayfarer. Sure, mills 3 cards, puts a land among them into their hand. Or not. So we can go Formation Breaker or yeah, we can go Formation Breaker next turn. Let's just play the Formation Breaker here. And pass the turn, opponent draws a card. Plays an island. Followed by an Ensis Anchor. So they are Sultai graveyard strategy, which I do wanna give a shot. I wanna try it out soon. Play a swamp. Do I just play this? Search for the plains and then piercing exhale the Einok Wayfarer? I don't know. Probably the thing to do. I can still wait if they cast something else. I'll be able to remove whatever they might cast. So let's just wait. It's an instant. So use it as an instant. Next turn I can cast either the 100 Battle Veteran or the Trade Route Envoy. But I think they're both the same strength. So I'm happy that I kept my Piercing Exhale because now I can kill the Sultai Devotee that has Death Touch. Opponent plays Piercing Exhale. I'll answer with the Piercing Exhale. And this way it doesn't even get killed, but I think it's okay. I can live with a 1/1. Do I want to Surveil and Behold the Dragon? Sure. I'll Behold the Dragon. And I'll take those cards. Yeah, I want those cards. Because I need enough mana to cast the dragon. I love the Salt Road Pack Beast. Opponent attacks for 1. I can live with that. Going down to 19. Let's just play the Plains. Play the Trade Route Envoy. and pass the turn. Opponent surveils. Okay, so this enters with the +1/+1 counter if I don't draw a card. And I didn't draw a card because I didn't control a creature with a counter on it. They also have the Last Ditch Prowler. When it enters, you may mill cards. Renew, exile this card from your graveyard. So let's just knockout maneuver that to death before this gets any more annoying. And attack for 6. Opponent blocks with their Wayfarer, I think. Oh, they are taking the damage. Sure. Surveilling 1. If we find another land, we can cast the Armament Dragon. And then all of my counter synergy will be triggered. So they found an Evolving Wilds. And they are playing the so they found an island off of that Evolving Wilds. Opponent is considering their next move. Yeah, they have some removal spell for my Trade Route Envoy. Line Wait, return target creature. Line Whale deals damage. So they didn't return some creature? What? Return target creature from the graveyard to your hand. Okay, so they returned the Gold Keeper. Let's just play the 100 Battle Veteran. 4/2, passing the turn. Opponent surveils 1 off of that Essence Anchor. Yeah, I'd love to play the Sultai deck once. I will play it, but so far Abzan went my way. You have to go with the flow of the draft, and that's just how it is. Constrictor Sage. Ooh, that taps my Battle Veteran. Puts a stun counter on it, goes in for 3 damage. Yeah, I'll take the 3 damage, go down to 15 life, and passing the turn. So I drew a Swamp, and I will play the Dragon, sure. Distribute 3 counters, 1, 2 creatures. Let's just make this, yeah, like this, why not? Having a 4/5 and a 6/4 sounds good to me. And next turn I can cast the Salt Road Pack Beast. So they can renew that Karu here. Sure. Creating a zombie. Ooh. Wow. No blocks. I don't love that. I want to find a removal spell here. Let's just play the land. Play the Salt Road Pack Beast. Draw a card. And play another Salt Road Pack Beast. Draw another card. And now I'll attack. Sure, I need to pressure my opponent here. So they killed my Battle Veteran. Go down to 8 life. They surveil 1. If they have something to pump the Sage with, I'm dead. I'm just hoping they don't have something. Opponent draws a card. Plays a Swamp. So what will happen here? They are casting their Last Ditch Prowler. The indestructible only only this creature gets indestructible. I don't love that. So I may cast this from my graveyard. We found this one. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, but not a creature with flying, which I don't love. Let's just play the Salt Road Pack Beast, draw another card, hope for some removal spell. Found a forest, which we don't need. That's not an artifact. We can destroy that one. Destroy this artifact. Let's just cast the Unrooted Ancestor. Oh, let's just... Yeah, I'm not loving it. Opponent draws a card. I have to block with my dragon, otherwise I'm dead. You may have this enter a copy of any creature on the battlefield. Renew. Oh no. Oh no. That's it. They have the flyer. They can make a copy of the Constrictor Sage. They're gonna tap my dragon. So I am dead. Yeah. Hurts my feelings, but it was a fun game. Okay. Oh, forgot to put out the Thornwood Falls. Yeah, still okay, still keepable hand. As long as it's in our starting hand, the Thornwood Fall doesn't hurt anyone. But I need to put it out. So I need a fast match that can just go boom, 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 so I don't forget to put it out. Opponent draws a card. Plays a Plains followed by Delta Bloodflies. We play the Warden of the Grove. Yeah, sure. This grows at the end step. Whenever another non-token you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. Just actually a very crazy card. Opponent gets goes down to 18 life. Now, wow, nice, nice, nice. Good start here. Warden of the Grove is seems to be a fine card. Opponent plays a Feral Death. Oh, puts a +1/+1 counter on this creature and draws a card. Okay, attacks for 2. I'll take the 2. Going down to 18 life, but we drew the. We can't cast it because we don't have the black mana, but we can either kill that Bloodflies, or we can Salt Road Pack Beast, and I think we just should just attack here. Play the Pack Beast. Hope let's just grow this bigger so the Piercing Exhale kill something that is more of a threat later on. Do I wanna create a Spirit Token? Yeah, let's put a counter on the Pack Beast. Crazy, nice synergy here. Really nice. Good. That's really nice. Okay, opponent concedes. That was fast, so I will remember to take out the dual Thornwood Falls. Okay, we don't have a black mana source, but we have the, okay, yeah, we have the Devotee, but we can't cast it, so that needs to be a mulligan here. That looks a little better, but no castable card. Still gonna keep it. Put back the Prowler. The Envoy. Let's just hope for a land. We definitely need a land. No land. Opponent draws a card. Plays a land. Plains. They are Sultai. No. Okay, so they are some. Okay, we found a formation breaker, but not a land. Let's just still play it. Get something on the battlefield. Having a body here is good. Opponent plays a forest, followed by an Embermouth Sentinel. When this enters, you may search your library for a basic land card. We will put it on top, sure. That is a mountain on top. So now we could just Caustic Exhale, Piercing Exhale. I think, do we wanna Behold the Dragon. We need to surveil too, but we don't have a dragon. Let's just Piercing Exhale here. Submit 0, we don't have a dragon. Let's go in for 2 damage. Opponent goes down to 18 life, draws their mountain. They are Mardu with a splash of Sultai, or just they needed that for... Yeah. Why ever they are playing it. Just still good. Fighting them a swamp, forest, island. Okay. Opponent is considering their next move. We are just hoping for a land, which we didn't find. Let's just attack. That is 2 damage. Opponent goes down to 16 life. So they, yeah, I'm happy with them not casting anything. That kind of makes up for me not having a land. Oh man. Passing to attackers. Okay, so why aren't they casting anything? We found a land. Happy about that. Do I want the Warden of the Grove? Sure. Let's just try it. If they have a removal spell, they will remove it. But they would be stupid to not remove it. Let's just still go in for 2 damage, passing the turn. Opponent draws a card, plays a land, followed by a reputable merchant. When this dies, okay, I can caustic exhale it. Now we found another land. We want that. Yeah, sure. Mill 4 cards, renew, exile this card from your graveyard, put an XX. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature. X is the number of lands in your graveyard. So do we just try to... Yeah, have a 5/5 on the battlefield? Sure, I want to have a 5/5. I want to mill 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no attacks here. Now we have 2 lands in our graveyard. Okay, they found a removal for this. We can renew it. Now, no blocks. That is 5 damage. We are going down to 15 life. Opponent. Okay, yeah. So we have a 5th mana source. We can renew this. Yeah, that's all we can do. Target this creature. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on that. Oh, even more. Yeah. Let's attack for 5. Opponent goes down to 9 life. Pass the turn. Opponent draws a card. Plays a land. Gains a life. Is now back at 10 life. Casts an Armament Dragon. When this enters, distribute 3 counters. So let's just kill the merchant here. So then they don't have 2 creatures. So they have to put 3 counters on this. It's a 6/7. Not loving it. I'm not loving it. I'll attack. Not attack. Play my Champion of Tucson. No attacks. So I hope they don't want to attack because they want a blocker. But... Okay, exiling my champion. Attacking for 6 probably. But I'm faster if they don't have a removal spell for my Formation Breaker. That I can attack. Ooh, lifelink, sure. I want my lifelinker. Let's just attack here. 5 damage. Play my lifelinker here. Play my unrooted ancestor. Unrooted ancestor. Pass the turn. Oh, so opponent has to Absent Monument, sure. Makes another token, I guess. Oh, they can't because they don't have a black mana. Oh, they have a black mana source. So they will make a token that is a 7/7. Kind of sucks, to be honest. We can draw a card. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's also nice. We don't have a creature card. Kinda sucks. Yeah, 7/7. Just insane. Nice. I wanted to say nice. But... I can attack with all my stuff. Well, I want to gain 2 life. Now I'll play this. Return. Target creature to the battlefield. So I'll play the Karsi Revenant. Nice. So now I have a Death Touch lifelinker. So they're not gonna attack with the Armament Dragon unless they have some removal spell. So if they attack now, do they have a removal spell or not? Ouchie. So that's it. Yeah, I need to block the one here, otherwise I'm dead. Hurts my feelings here. We drew that one. Ouchie. Let's play the Pack Beast. Draw a card. Caustic Exhale. We can attack for 2, gain 2 life. But I'd rather have the blocker. But that's it. If they attack for 6 in the air, I'm just dead. Yeah. I would have gained 2 life, but still, I would have been dead. Oh, come on. This is just unfair. I can't keep that, huh? I'll have to keep it. I'll have to keep it. Just hope for another land. Found one, but the wrong color. Not loving that. Black land. So okay, we have creatures that we can cast, at least. Casting the Formation Breaker. Opponent is in Mardu. Playing the Underfoot Underdogs. That creates a red goblin. We found the swamp. Happy to find the swamp. Knockout Maneuver, Heritage Reclaiming, Champion of Tucson. Sure. Let's just cast that one. And do I want to attack? Can't. Block it. Okay, yeah. Attack for 2. Opponent draws a card and plays a Plains. Looks like Batman a little bit. Kind of reminds me of Batman here, this sleeve. So, opponent is considering their next move. We are... Yeah, we'll play the Plains. We'll play the Absent Devotee. Whatever, let's just take a look what we draw. If they attack, I'll just let it through. But they're probably not gonna want to attack here. Okay, mobilize 2, sure. Attacking tokens have Death Touch. No blocks. Taking a damage here. So I need to remove the Butcher. Definitely need to remove that Butcher. Knockout Maneuver is just an insanely strong card. Let's attack for 8. Opponent doesn't block, goes down to 12 life. Passing the turn, opponent plays a mountain. So I'm very unhappy with how this Absent deck goes here, because, yeah, I haven't had, with my first Absent deck, I haven't had the biggest success either. So, Furious Forebear. Opponent attacks. Why are they attacking? I don't understand. Let's just play the... It's going to be cheaper for each... Let's just play the Pack Beast. Draw a card. Have a good body on the battlefield. Alchemist's Assistant. Yeah, I wanna attack. Yeah, let's attack. Opponent blocks. Gains 4 damage. Gets 4 damage. Is at 8 life. So we can renew this, put the +1/+1 and trample counter on the Salt Road Pack Beast, I think. Okay, drew another land. Let's play the Plains. Let's just now play the Assistant. renew the... Put it on the pack beast. Now it's a 5/4 with trample. Let's just now... Yeah, let's attack. Opponent has to block. Well, if they don't block, I'm fine with that, but I am happy to kill their creatures here and be on the have the upper hand. So they are blocking like this, sure. That's killing me, but I'm killing their creatures as well. So I'm happy to trade. Opponent is at 7 life now. Furious Fjordbear, they can take it back, return it to their hand, and pass the turn. So now, I hope they just don't stabilize. We just need to find any good stuff, any dragon, strong stuff. Death Toucher with haste. Exile up to 1 target creature you control until this creature leaves the battlefield. When this creature attacks, create a tapped token. Yeah, I remember the card. I'll exile a card and draw a card. Card draw is good. I want to draw a card. Unrooted Ancestor, creating a token. No blocks. So they have that token now. Kinda sucks. And also the Furious Forebear. Okay, so I'll play this. Mill 4 cards. Mill a lot of cards. 7. Play the planes. Play the... I can flash that in. I'll attack just to keep on pressuring, gaining 2 life, killing whatever. Oh, they're not blocking, sure. So I can flash this in. Next turn. So I can deal 3 more damage, hopefully. I think they'll probably not block and not attack here, I think. So yeah, let's just see what happens. Opponent plays a Gurmak Rakshasa. Oh no, that hurts. Sure. Do I wanna... Yeah. Sure. Why didn't it die? Is this a bug? When this creature enters? Or did... Why didn't this creature die? Maybe it's a bug? I think Gurmak Rakshasa might have a bug here. So what's the play? Do I wanna... It's 5, 7, 8 damage. 9, 10... 5, 7, 10, 11. And they have 5 life. If I find a removal spell for the Rakshasa, I might be able to... Huh, what is this? Put some counters on these creatures. 1, 2, 3. A counter on each one. Yeah, like this. And attack. Are they dead? They're not dead. Do I want to make this indestructible and tap it? I don't know. Opponent. So I have 6 life, but I am dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, very disappointing to say the least. I think that was my 3rd game. Not happy with how this went. Let's just see. Do I have... I think I have maybe one more. Yeah, no, that is a very disappointing ending for this draft. But yeah, I'll just play another one very soon. If you liked the video, show some love by hitting that like or subscribe button. It helps me grow, make more content like this. And I wish you a nice day.